been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Tag! Cougar 19! Ready!
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Out to his right. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
first carry here for Devon Achane. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Second and 6. At the 29.
From 29. Here's second down and 6.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready?
First and goal.
Viking 18.
In motion comes Pittman. Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here we go. Tap. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
Allen going to throw here on third and goal. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready? 70 Rangers. 70. Ready?
On first down, here's Milton. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, red. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk. Check, 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 check. Rig, rig. Ready, ready?
A give. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Bronco 80.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18. Pioneer.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Viking 8.
A shotgun snap, and they'll get it to Johnson. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and They're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H-Town. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
A gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
A run up the middle with H-Town. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here is Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go.
Allen on 3rd down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. We'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air, it's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Prime Time. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Moving left. He's going to run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
A gain of 12.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Charger.
From the gun, it's Allen. Duvernay with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Miami.
quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down. So you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Milton. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Throwing again is Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing the sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Is caught. It's Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. On the return, it's Hill. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolves.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Out of the gun, here's Allen. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And he's going to set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Now Allen. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And That's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Nice, let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Another run here with Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Throwing, Milton. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
Steelers 21, Dolphins nothing. Jason Myers is set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey! Go!
Off the play fake, here's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 15. And the Dolphins first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Play action. It's Allen. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd
Nike,
and 8.
18. Buffalo, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3. Ready? 18. Cougar, 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air once more is Allen. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. A short run taken by Hawkinson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Gain of 10 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
At the 49-yard
60
line.
Eagles. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 8.
Now a little pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Milton. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and long.
Dragon 60. Get it. 70 Lions. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Here's the punter now, as he's off to punt for Pittsburgh.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. 2. 70, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
On first down, Allen. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Steelers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Dolphins nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Allen working from the pistol. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll send their tight end left. third down, it's Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let go.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, set.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Milton. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end. Zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. Down to the 10. And he will score. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Hurt. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
This one intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards.
play action. Tagovailoa. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the gun, here's Tua. Duvernay with the grab. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That one, taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Next to score, Steelers 28, Dolphins 14.
Touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And out of the gun is Milton. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Check the eagle, check the eagle. Check mash, check mash. Rig, rig.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Finds room inside the 40. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air, it's Milton. That one intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A high throw there, but nice job to go up and get it. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
21G, 21G. Hey, 21G.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look deep for Pittman. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
42 yards on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Tua will give it to Achane. And he'll get about 5. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Number 1, hard.
In motion comes Pittman. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. Their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
On this first down, it's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Throwing is Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
In motion comes Pittman. To throw is Tua. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Stephanie! Let go!
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go!
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
18, Pioneer!
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, start! Ready,
To throw, it's Milton. Again, working deep downfield.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They'll try the right side with Johnson. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
It's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18! 70, ready! Bronco 80! 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing on second down is Milton. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. To the TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go ahead. Whoa. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Let's go.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins. First down.
Up solo left Zion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake. Now, two of the throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say so. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Come on, 2. Out. Step.
Third and long. Here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Hey, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milton. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is brought in out past the 20. And it's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This is first and 10.
44. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for A-Check. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Here comes second down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, here's Tua. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with, though. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hill brought in motion.
Hey, 21, team.
Hill dropped to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Long. Hey, team.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Trey Hendrickson, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year. A shotgun snap for Tua. This is intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Gravity Lions. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh,
football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks wide receiver. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. 71 yards to the house. The Seahawks continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Tyjae Spears. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and up the alley he goes. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.